What's going on, everybody? It's late night. Mad Dog Craps. All right, it's the Thursday throw. Looking to get some shots in. While Crapsee was tripping for a little bit. But now it's back in order. Still gotta see if I can get that live button rocking. I think my guy got me tomorrow. We'll see what's up. All right, let's get this thing started. Been wanting to shoot for a while. Let's get some music, background noise. Right there. And let's get it rocking. All right. $50,000 buy-in. You know the routine. Save this money every Thursday night. 25, 25, 25. That's a winner. 6521. 5610 or yo. And we got the 9. 4, 5, Nina. That'll get us 700. Thanks for moving. I got 4-9. Nina. All right, 6465. We got a dope going out. Here we go. And we got a 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer, the main point. All right, so $96. Okay. And all right, actually, let me come down. Messed up on that one. Buster 13, what's going on? The quad, what's going on? All right, here we go. I gotta go across. I need 2 hits. All right, 2 hits. There. All right, nice and moving. Here we go. 6521. Actually, where do we place it? We placed it on a 6, so we're not going to go with the 6. We're going to go with the 6465. See if we can get see if we can stay away from the 6. 6465. Here we go. Coming out. Oh, that was too high in the air. But we got midnight. We will take it. Midnight. We shall take it. Oh, we'll make 30 on that. We'll stack that 30. Double sexy. Route 66. All right. Here we go. 6465. Looking to stay away from that 6. How long can we stay away from the 6? And not long. 347. Before everything comes down. All right. Let's get back out there. All right. Looking for an inside hit. 6521. 437 on that call. And we'll go 6521, looking for an inside number. 2200 inside. Working. And we got a 628. That'll make 700. Down we come. All right, so half of that, 350 for the DC. Minus 75 would be 275. Still have an ATS. $25 yo. And a $2 midnight. 628 was the call. Aider Skater. All right, 6465. Looking to get the dump to the outside. Can we make it happen? And we got a 6-5 yo. So the yo will pay off. We'll make 98 bucks. Repeat that bet. Let's take the DC to 325. And 10% of that would be 32 bucks. So 25, 30, with $2 on it. With $2 on the midnight, 30 on the yo now, 2 on the midnight. 6-5 yo was the call. $6465. Still looking to place the don't. Where will it go? And yo is right back, 6-5. So we'll make a little bit more. 123. Let's repeat that bet. Let's add 75 to go to 400 on the DC. All right. And 10% of 400 is 40. So 37 on the yo, 3 on the midnight. Here we go. Diosa. 6465. Looking to get the DC to the outside. And we got aces in both places. Beautiful. That'll pay. DC will pay. Repeat. We made 360, so we're going to put 100 on the DC to go to 5. 50 on the yo, 5 on the midnight. Those dice are moving. Private Eye, Eyeball Jones. Six, 4, 6, 5. Still looking to get the DC to the outside. And we got a 6, 3, 9. It will go to the outside on the 9. So since it's on a 9, we need 3 hits. 160. All right, so 170 levels. Actually, no. No, 4. Oh, whoa. That'd be 125. So 200. So we need 250. We need $250 level. All right. All right, 250 in the field, 250 on the 5, 300 on the 6 and 8. DC is over the 9 for 500. Looking to get 2 field bets to pay for the DC. Actually, it's supposed to be 3. Oh well. See if we can knock it off in 2. All right, 6, 5. No, yep, 6, 5, 2, 1. DC is on the 9. See how long we can stay away from the 9. Then we got a 5 and 1 KitchenAid mixer, the main point. We'll make $100. We'll press 5, 6, and 8, 85. No, I forgot. My rule says we can't press that until we hit at least 1 field bet to get some of the money back. 5 and 1 KitchenAid. Six, 5, 2, 1. See if we can get the same result. 6, 5, 2, 1. And 6, 1, 7. All right, so we'll make some money on that. We'll make 651. Caniella in the building. What's going on? Blue Jay Wade Kev. LaQuah in the building. Buster 13. All right, let's get it. All right. $2,200 inside. Working. 10, 5, 10. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for an inside number. And we got a 6, 4, 10 on the end. All right. We got the 10. Since we didn't hit it inside, now it changes to a $2,200 iron cross. And now the next number will decide if we got a $500 DC. Well, not a $500. $250 DC. Or $250 DC or a $100 DC. All right. 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 6, 5 and 1 KitchenAid. So we'll make $200. So we got a $100 DC. $9 yo, and a $1 midnight. Over. $6,465. See where we can place this DC. And we got aces in both places, so we'll get paid for it again. Nice. All right. So we made 90 bucks. We'll put 50. Take the DC to 150. $14 yo and a $1 midnight. Aces in both places. Private eye highball jump. We got a case on the ATS. $6,465. Still looking to get the DC to the outside. $6,465. And we got a 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer. All right. So we got 150 over to 6. We need 2 hits that equal 75. So cross 70. All right. 77 bucks. So $55 level cross. We need 2 hits. No field bet because it's over 5, 6, or 8 right now. 2 hits. Oh no, that's only 140. 77 is only 140. Oh well, we'll beef it up on the next one. 6-5. Where'd that DC go? That DC went to the 6. No 6-5. 6-4-6-5. There we go. Then we got a 6-5 yo. We'll make 14 bucks. We'll add to the 5 and the 8. Actually, we were supposed to boost up everything one. So we'll go there. And dice are moving. 6-5 yo with the call. Mid Mo, rest in peace. All right, 6-4-6-5. Try to stay away from the 6. And we got an ace deuce. We found out what the assailant did on the 3rd. All we got to do is piece together the 4th and 5th. We know what happened on the 6th, the incident. Let's see. Ace deuce. Okay. Make 13. Press my 6 and my 5 and 8, I mean. $4 horn. Here we go. Still looking for 2 field hits. Oh, wait a minute. We're not on field hits right now. I forgot. We're not on field hits right now because it's the DC is over a 5, 6, or 8. All right, here we go. 6-4-6-5. Trying to avoid the 6. Then we got the hard 10. Front line. Winner. Let's go to work. R10 off the wall. All right. We had a winner. Those dice are moving 6, 4, 6, 5. Looking to stay away from that 6 and see if we can pick up another number like the 5. 6, 4, 6, 5. 5, 9, 10 or more. And we got the 4. Hard 4 to be exact. So we can lay the 5. Down we come with our bets. 150 sitting over the 6 for DC. All right, I think I put it at 24. Okay, so we'll just say it's at 30. And that'll be 750. 50. 375, 360 for the 4. We'll go 300. Actually, 270. We'll go 270 on the lay. Wait, no, that don't make no sense. Oh, yeah, multiples of 3. Yeah, that makes sense. 270. So I need to go 360, 270, and 140 if it's over the 6 and 8. Okay. All right. All right, let's get to business. So now 5 and 6 are taking over. I just messed up that. Oh, undo. There we go. Take those down. All right, here we go. Now we got some. Let's go to work. All right. Oh, well, we might have to hit the 6 because we're going to go with the 6521 in search of the 5. 6521, looking for that 5. And we got the 5 and 1. Like I said, we might have to knock ourselves down to hit it. All right. 5 and 1. All right, here we go. 6521. Then we got a 6-3 Nina. Good old now. All right, so moving. 6-3 Nina was the call. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. 6521, looking for that 5. Here we go. And we got the 5, 415. Like I said, we might have to knock our 6 down to hit the 5. But hey, when you have a plan, sometimes it works out. Most of the time when you have a plan, it works out. Here we go. All right. We'll try to knock down that 8, and 12 is also a byproduct of it as well. We'll use the 2426. 2426. 4, 8, 10 or horn. 2426. We got the 6. 1, 5 to be exact. And since our DC got hit, even though we hit the ATS hitting down, stay cheap. All right, 2426. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got the midnight. Now we're just looking for the 8. All right, so I got 25. Shit. Okay. 25 times. Woo. Oh no. That would be let's go $3,000 on the 8. No, we're gonna hit it. Let's go 1,400. 1,400 on the lay. All right. And while we're doing that, let's get $300 levels. Iron cross. The old iron don't. When the don't is over the 5, 6, and 8. Here we go. But the 8 is already loaded up. Hey, hold on, 25. Yeah, go 1,400. All right, here we go. 2426. Looking for that 8. 4, 8, 10 or horn. We got the horn part, the midnight, which it usually hits more in the horn section. The aces in midnight. 2426. Looking for that 8. And we got the midnight once again. With the $300 field bet that was in here. Beautiful. So now that'll get us a 9 for 300, a 10 for 300, and a 4 for 300. And we will split. I will take that down, go 150 to the 6, 150 in the field. Power boost. And we are hitting down now. Route 66, back to back. 2426. Looking for the 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got the 9, 3, 6, 9. We just put it out there for 300. That'll make 420, and then the field for 300. Oh, well, no, it's 150 then. All right. So we made 570 on that. Beef up everybody 50. That's still remaining. Here we go. Two, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got a 4-5 Nina. Back again for 150. All right. So since he was blank on that 9, that 150 goes to the 5. That's $75 to go to 425. Here we go. Nina. 2426. Looking for the 4, 8, 10 or horn. Then we got the 6, 2x4. Piece of lumber. Beautiful. We just made away. That was at 570. Repeat. And the 6 is down. We only have a 4, 5, and 10. Got to take the field down too as well. And then we'll beef up the rest. 100. So 4, 5, 10 get beefed up 100. 4 and 10 at 450. 525 for the 5. Let's go to work. Hitting down is where we're at. So that part of the strategy. 2426. Looking for 4, 8, 10 or more. And we got a 3, 4, 7, almost. Not bad. 18 roller. We will take it. Made 2,000. Beautiful. Yes, everybody's in the positive. Connie Ella, tearing it up. All right, 100, 25, 100, 500 across. $50 C&E. Dice are moving. We're working. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for a 5, 6, 10 or yo. Oh my goodness. And we are back to negativity. 44 bucks. All right. That's how it usually does on my first round of beefing up. But we don't run. We go higher. 617. All right. 2426. And we got a hard 10. Beautiful. Let's see. And 3. Yep, right here. That'll work. Hard 10 was the call. Flowers. 55. Well, let's get it. Two, 4, 2, 6. And we got a 2, 3, 5. Right. Okay, let's see. for $400 level. Yeah, there we go. All right, hitting down. I can only hit a 6, 8, and 9. $1,000 DC over the 5. 480 on the 6 and 8. 400 on the 9. We need 2 hits. 2, 4, 2, 6. See if we can snatch that 8. And we got aces in both places. That 2, 4, 2, 6. Aces in midnight. That's their horn. Private eye. We got a private eye back on the case. Trying to piece it together. 2, 4, 2, 6. We can only hit a 6, 8, and 9. Dice set hits 4, 8, and 10. And 7 out. 6, 1. Guiding coach. Guidingcoach.com. All right. Back up we go. All right. Coming back to you, 6521. A new pair of dice. May they be nice. 6521. Looking for a 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a 9. 4, 5, Nina. That's beautiful. All right, let's work some magic. 6, 4, 6, 5. Looking to get the DC to the outside. 6, 4, 6, 5. Yes. Then we got a 6, 3 Nina. Ooh, they spread apart. They get ugly. All right, front. Winner. Buck shot at the 9. All right. And we are off for the come out roll. Gotta stay away from the 9 still, though. 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got a 6, 5 yield. All right, coming out. See if we can get a match in 12. We're going to change to the 2, 4, 2, 6. See if we can get that midnight. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got the 6, 5 yield right back. Back-to-back Yosefs. Lawrence Taylor, 56. 2, 4, 2, 6. See if we can get that midnight. And we got an ace deuce. 4, 8, 10 or horn. All right, way to do a job. Knock these horns out. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. Ah. Oh, we got a 2x4. And we got lucky. Short roll, hit the back wall, sir. All right, all those craps. I'm going to have to stay under the DC this time. It's 1,000. Okay, so we're going to have to go 250 levels. All right, there we go. That makes 4 hits. That'll be about right. All right, let's stay away from it. Stay away from that 9. $1,000 over that 9. We'll go 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a 6, 2, 8. We'll make 100. In which we'll press the 5, 6, and 8 for a total of $85. Come back with the DC for 250. We need four fields to make up for the DC. Six, 5, 2, 1. Gonna stay away from that 9. And we can't stay away from it. 5, 4, Nina. Good thing he was already paid for. All right. DC is gone. Now we're on a hitting down, hitting down, hitting down. How many numbers can we hit down? Let's try to get this midnight though. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got a yo. 6, 5. Beautiful. That'll make 70. We'll press our horn up since we're throwing a 2, 4, 2, 6. Two, 4, 2, 6, 4, 8. 10 or horn. And we got an 8. The main point. 5, 3. 10 down. Press a unit across on everything else that's left. $2 C&E. Since our 8 is missing now, we're only going to do a $2 C&E. We can afford to lose $2 if the 8 hits. Two, 4, 2, 6. Looking for that midnight. Oh, and it'll skip to my loo. Hard 4. And down. Press 2 levels. All right. We only got 5, 5, 6, 9, and 10. 5, 6, 9, and 10. So we got to go 6, 5, 2, 1. Six, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 10. 6, 4. All right, 10 is down. All right, press those $25 levels. All right. Well, we got a 5, 6, and a 9. So 2 of those points come with the 6, 5, 2, 1. So that's what we'll go with until we hit the 5. We'll stay with the 6, 5, 2, 1 until we hit the 5. Here we go. And we got aces in both places up. Oh, don't after bet. All right, let's go. We're looking for the 5 again. Gets down. This time we have 100 on it. So that's 3,400. 17. So we'll go 1,600 on the lay. No, 1,600. So for 1,600. Well, 1,200. $1,200 lay. On the 5. All right. And so let's get us $300 levels. $250 in the field. Nope, we're going to have to go 300. 4 hits will be 1,200, and that'll pay for the DC. Oh, actually, it's over 5, 6, or 8. So we have to come down. $200 levels across. And hitting down. $200 levels across, hitting down. 6, 5, 2, 1. Looking for that 5. Same routine as last time. Here we go. 6, 5, 2, 1. Oh, lots of bouncing going. Too much bouncing. We gotta. Ew. Oh, okay. 6, 2, 8. Beautiful. And down. All right, we can get a $10 CNE since our numbers are kind of beefy. We're not mad about losing $10 if we hit the 8 again. All right. 6, 5, 2, 1. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 8. 3, 5, 8. So we'll lose the $10 like we said. And now we have to redistribute the money. All right. 2,300. Cross. 23. That'll work right there. 22.75. And a $15 CNE heavy on the crap. Here we go. 6, 5, 2, 1. Looking for the 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 6, hard 6 to be exact. Front line. Wiener. And down you come, sir. All right. We're going to stay off because if I work, I'm going to jinx myself. We only got one number left. Here we go. 6521. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Do you believe in magic? Do you believe in magic? 3, 2. And we got a 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer. 6 easy. All right. So bam, even though that was a blank spot and we were working, it was a come out. So we get treated like it was off. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for that 5. Oh, they clipped each other. 5-in-1 KitchenAid mixer. They kicked each other to the right track. Front line. Wiener. Yeah, I lost $10 again. All right, we got to respread. Who's that? 2100. Perfect. All right, back on the hitting them. 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got the 6, 5 yo. We'll make $70. Take that in. Turn off. Since we were working. And let's get some money to pay for this ATS up here. $60. Let's go to the Red Sea. Let's turn to Moses, the Red Sea. We got 60 on the red. $7 on the yo. And 15 on that. All right, there we go. Good work. Six, 5, 2, 1. You know what we're looking for. 5, 6, 10 or yo. We just hit the yo. And we got a 3, 5, 8. Hater skater. Now and later. All right. No more pulling off. We're going all the way up. We're at all the way up status. Six, 5, 2, 1. Look for that 5. 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got the 8. Once again, that 5, 3, 8. Front line. Wiener. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Press everything 25s across until we hit 300 on the numbers. All right, here we go. 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got a 213. Prime time. Oh, I didn't have anything on there? Oh, man. And I can't put it on there now because they're going to think I'm chasing it. So, same bet. Prime time Deion Sanders, 21. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for that 5, 6, 10 or yo. Then we got the 4, 31. 31 flavors, Baskin and Robbins. All right. $20 horn. Single cup of Joe. Six, 5, 2, 1, 5, 6, 10 or yo. Which one do we know? And we got a 4, 5 Nina. We need the other side of that. Pressure in those 25s across. Two more hits will be at 300. We can press them $50 and pop. 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got the 415. We got the small. Once again, the 5 did us justice once again. 415, San Francisco Bay Area. All right, back-to-back smalls. All right, let's see. So 5, you need to catch up with 200. And now 2, 4, 2, 6. 10 presses the 8, 4 presses the 6, 9 presses the 5. Here we go. 2, 4, 2, 6. Looking for midnight. 4, 8, 10 or horn. Oh, 4, 3, 7. All good. We made some money. Everybody's in the positive. 24 rolls that time. Oh no, we rolled a 5 roller before this year. So not back-to-back smalls. All right. But we got 2 smalls tonight. Let's see. How much time have we been into it? 1 hour almost exactly. All right, let's keep it rocking. Possible last shooter. $100, $2,500. Why not go 100, 100, 100? We've been close twice. All right. $4,400 inside. Working. 6, 5, 2, 1. Looking for that inside number. It's starting to get cold outside. Can we stay in? Oh, too much rolling going on. Oh, but we gotta. Sometimes he's an outsider. Sometimes he's an insider. And then now, Nina. Down we go. 700 minus 300 is 400. We got a $400 DC going. 10% of that DC is 40, 25, 35. So $38 yo, $2 midnight. See what happens. 6465. Looking to get the DC to the outside. And we'll get it to the outside. All right. 6410 on the end. All right. So 400. We need field. We need 400. So that's $100 levels. 4 hits. All right. 440 iron cross. Keeping all the field bets. We need 4 of them. Let's go 2426. 2426. And we got the 8 main point. We'll make $40. In which we'll press 34 between the 5, 6, and 8. $100 back in the field. Stack $6. Stack my commission $6. 2426. And we got a 628 right back. That's the main point. Another 34 spread inside the 5, 6, and 8. Two, 4, 2, 6. And we got the 6, 5 yo. And we'll stay with the 2, 4, 2, 6. Try to hit that midnight. And we made a payment towards for our taxes, towards the DC. As one payment. Two, 4, 2, 6. Looking for midnight. 4, 8, 10 are aces. 4, 8, 10 are horn. And see, I messed up talking. And 3, 4, 7. Get the DC back though. Make 1100. All right. All righty, let's go. Last shooter. 100. 100. 100. $500 levels across. $50 crap check. $25 yo. Dice are out. Six, 5, 2, 1. Looking for a 5, 6, 10 or yo. And we got a hard 8. They ran over into the corner. All right. So we made 700, 500 to the DC. $47 yo. $3 midnight. $10% of the DC, $50. But make sure the yo doubles the midnight doubles the yo. 6, 4, 6, 5. Looking to get the DC to the outside. Ah, 3, 4, 6. Soon as I want to stay up big. All good, all good. All right, this is the last shooter. Let's get it. Okay. And those dice are moving. 2, 4, 2, 6 coming out. And we got a 4 or 5 Nina. Okay. Bags in the building. What's going on? Supermiser 420 Coffee Land. Buster 13. Connie and the Blue Jake Way. Nice. All right, what do we make right there? Okay. Dice are moving. Two, 4, 2, 6. And we got a 3, 1, 4. Beautiful. Three, 1, 4. All right, down we go. All right, $500 levels. Actually, $600 up top. 6, 720, 720. Here we go. Let's get it. All right. All right. 2, 4, 2, 6. Till we get the 4, 8, 10. And we got the 4, hard 4. Knock down my damn DC though. Ah. All right. All right. All right. Hitting down. Just won't let me blow up. No blow up situation. All right. 2, 4, 2, 6 until we find the 4, 8, and 10. Then we got the 8. 5, 3, 8. You know what? No hitting down. If we hit the 4, 8, and 10, we just gonna press those. We're just gonna press the 4, 8, and 10. Everything else coming down. 2, 4, 2, 6. Experiment time. 4, 8, 10 or horn. Then we got an ace deuce. Nice $300 repeat. All right. Let's put 120 on the 8. 128 on the 8 to go to 1,020. 100 on the 10 to go to 600. 100 on the 4 to go to 600. And they start moving. Looking for 4, 8, 10 or horn. Everything else hitting down until we hit the 10. 2, 4, 2, 6. We got a 415, San Francisco. That hit for 700 minus that 625 and down. Dice are moving. Only number staying up right now is 4, 8. If a 10 hits, we're coming down. We're going to change the setup to 6, 5, 2, 1. And we'll put that money on different numbers. 6, 5, 2. No. 2, 4, 2, 6. 4, 8, 10 or horn. And we got aces in both places. Beautiful. Now we can lay the 6 for under it. Okay. I mean, 400. Lay the 6 for, if that's 3,400, 16, 12. That'd be 800. So we're going to do it for 700. Yeah, there we go. Actually, let's just do it for 1,000, whatever it makes. All right, here we go. Where did my 5 go? Oh, 5 is hitting down. Here we go. Looking for the 6. Six, 5, 2, 1. That's the main point. 6 is the main point. How fast can we knock it down? Changing the set. 6, 5, 2, 1. And we got a hard 4. Beautiful. Beautiful. They were. I forgot to change the numbers over. We'll take that. All right, let's take the 600 that was on the 4 to the 5. 6 is already taken. And we'll leave 10. Okay. But 6. Okay. That's what I said. You know what? Leave it like it is. And you just hit the 5, 6, and 10. Here we go. 6521 looking for that 6. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Then we got the ace deuce. Just in case you missed it the first time. All right, looking for that 6. 6521 is the main point. 6521 produces 5, 6, 10 or yo. Here we go. And we got the 9. Colt 45. Front line. Winner. And that's a winner, so he'll stay up instead of come down. He earned his keep, if you know what I mean. Regulator. Here we go. Let's knock this 6 right now. We got nothing to lose. 6521. Here it comes, hard 6. Okay, we got the 10. 6, 4, 10. On the end, we were not working though. Now we are. 6521. Looking for that 6 in the yo. 5, 6, 10 or yo. Oh, ugly bounce. But we got a 415. San Francisco. And I had a good 1,000 on it. Beautiful. All right. And so everybody will get pressed $100. All right. 415 San Francisco was the call. All right. 6521 looking for that 6. I'm surprised 6 is the main point. Here we go. And we got a 538. Ooh, well, that was supposed to be the hard 6. 538. That had 1140 on it. $100 presses across. And back with our $100 horn. Six, 5, 2, 1. Look for that 6. 6 RDO. And 3, 4, 7 to end it for the night. Good roll though. 14 rolling. I'll take it. Made 6,900. All right, let's see what the leaderboard looks like for tonight. And what we got going on for next week. What will we have for next week? Super Miser. Whoa. $32,000. Super Miser 420. Bags in the building. 18. Wow. Coffee land of the coffee. 13. Wow. Buster 13. 8,700 bucks. Daniela looks like 5,000. Nice. Blue Jay Wake Hill. 2,100. Naquai, I think he fell asleep. Because he been at $20 though, like from the first row. All right, let's look at this. Caniella, nice. Appreciate you. Appreciate you playing along. Oh, my ears started itching. All right, let's see. Let's check out some stats up here. All right. 8 shooters, 82 rolls. All right, 10 point something. 10.05. Something like that. I'm not too sure. Just a quick guess. Let's see. SRR 911. It was the other day. Rest in peace to those affected. Rest in peace to those who passed, and the family condolences to those who were involved. SOR 7.75. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's see what the number of the day was. Oh, evenly matched. Oh my goodness. Oh, we were hitting 11. So 6, 8, and 9, damn near 8, 9, even with 12. One away is 6. Ooh, look at those yos. When they did come, they were back to back though. Aces, man, I didn't realize I hit that many aces. I knew I threw a lot of threes, but it was just par. Okay, well, 12 went over, 10 was under. That's kind of crazy. That the 11 beat the 10. 9 reds, only one come out cookie. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Up 10,500. All right. Appreciate you guys playing along. I think I might be on in the morning with the Hawaii crap shooters. We'll see. Get me some rest in so I can get down there and play early in the morning. All right, everybody. Appreciate you staying up with me, listening to me ramble, hitting the chat. Everybody have a good night. And like I always say, life is like craps. You never know what rolls next. Peace. See ya. Have a good night, everybody. Caniella. Aloha. Peace out.